Hi, I'm Royce with Phoenix Fabrication, and I wanted to talk to you about one of our new products here. Here we have a 110-gallon yellow grease collection tank. And now how we came to this sleek design, as you can see, it's very space agent. It doesn't take a lot of space up, and it takes the space of two 55-gallon drums. That's how we came up with 110 gallons. Now the reason we have this is for theft reasons. This tank is basically bulletproof. Also with its sleek design, it allows you to get accounts making you look very large. So if you come over here, I will actually show you how the system works. We actually have a two-tank lid system here. The first tank, you'll notice there's a tab here. This allows restaurant owners to put a lock on it. Now this particular tab has nothing to do with your ability to get your oil out. This is simply for peace of mind for them. So if they want to put a lock on it, that's on them. It doesn't matter, you don't need to get into that lock. So if you open this can up, the slit up here, you'll notice we have it on a hinge for easy access. And so the restaurant owner or the employees will then pour their oil into this filter can here. Now you'll notice in the filter can we have holes out and all over. Now the reason we have the holes out is so that only oil will pass through here. All your larger things such as food, gloves, bones, stuff like that will stay up here and allow you to scoop them out. So when you come and pump your oil, you're not pumping a bunch of stuff that could break your motor, plug up your hoses, stuff like that. Furthermore, what we did is you'll notice that we have what we call a splash guard. We added this splash guard in there because a lot of times when employees are bringing a 5-gallon bucket out, they literally are just pouring it in there. And so what that allows it to do, if they pour all of it at the same time, it'll actually slide in there, slide up on that splash guard, and actually force the oil to go down instead of going up over and making a big mess. So that is the top portion of the lid. Now I'm going to show you how you, as the person picking the oil up, how you get in it. Now you'll notice on this second part here, there's a face guard here. Now this face guard is what is keeping the actual entire lid down. What we use is what we call bullet locks or circle locks. And so once you take it out, the lock comes out and that's what fits in there. Now I'm going to open up what we call the service lid. Now when you open up the service lid, a lot of times if you don't have your lock, you can go ahead and put it on the top here, and that way when you open it, this doesn't pop on you. But you open this up, and you have easy access into the entire tank. This will allow you to do maintenance on it. If you need to pump it, you take the oil out, nothing will impede you here at all. Now some of the special features that I'd like to show you in here is internally we have 11 gauge lip all the way around, so nobody can break into this can. Now these things are battle tested. We've had these cans in the market for several years now and they've done extremely well. We also have hinges that are basically, you cannot cut these hinges off. There's not a way to cut the hinges off and open up the lid from the backside. So there was a lot of technology involved in these cans through trial and error of having them in the field. So I'm going to go ahead and close this down. And the next thing that we have on this can is you'll notice at the very bottom here that the can doesn't actually touch on the ground. Now there's multiple reasons why we have these legs at the bottom of these tanks. Number one reason is you can take any appliance dolly and actually pick up this can with one person and deliver this can by yourself, one person. The second reason we have those legs on there is this can never actually touches the ground. Okay? So what that means is it'll never actually rust out the bottom of the can. The other thing that I'd like to talk about is you'll notice we have epoxy-based paint on this can. The reason we went with an epoxy-based paint versus others is vegetable oil will not eat through epoxy paint. Now, it took us quite a few tries to find a base paint that would actually stand the elements of the weather along with the vegetable oil. And so this paint works very well. Furthermore, when you're cleaning your tank, this epoxy-based paint is very strong and you don't have a lot of flaking. So that concludes the 110-gallon yellow grease collection tank. I don't think I forgot anything on this can.